Hey guys, we're going to do that pink packet, questions 1 through 9 today. So what is x equal? The first thing I'm going to do is distribute, and then I'm going to distribute here as well to save some time. So then I get negative times a negative, or 6x minus 18 plus 7x minus 7 is equal to 9. Now I'm going to combine like terms, and I get 13x, and then minus 25 is equal to 9. Add 25 to both sides. And then divide. And x is equal to 34 over 13. All right, how many solutions? So my choices are 1, infinite, or no solutions. So I'm going to just combine like terms, and I get 16x plus 5 is equal to distribute. I get 16x minus 4 plus 5. And I get 16x plus 5 is equal to 16x plus 1. Subtract 16x from both sides. Those cancel, I get 5 is equal to 1. That's not true, so I get no solutions. Solve and then place on a number line. I'm going to distribute, and I'm going to distribute. So I get negative x plus 17 is greater than 2x plus 3. Then I'm going to combine like terms. All right, since I'm dividing by a negative, that means my sign flips. And now I have 14 over 3. So my number line is going to be 14 over 3. And then a number bigger than that, let's say 15 over 3, and smaller than that, 12 over 3. It's going to be open dot because it's just less than, and says all the numbers less than it. Given this slope and a random point, what's the y-intercept? So when they give us slope and a random point, I'm going to use my point slope form. My slope is 1/3. And then my point is the x-intercept. So that means when y is 0, x is negative 3. So there's my point. So I'm going to plug that in and then simplify. So now that I have it in slope-intercept form, I now know what my y-intercept is. It's this back number. So my y-intercept is 0, 1. So what's the equation? I could say y is equal to slope x, and then my y-intercept of minus 2. From minus 2 up, that is up 2 over 6, and I can reduce that to 1/3 x minus 2. Given the slope and a random point, so here's my slope and my random point, because this is x, this is y, all right? Given the equation in point slope form, boom, done. Given the equation, change it into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to reduce. And get 4x plus 3. All right, given these 2 points, what's the slope? Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And then I'm just going to plug in my numbers. Two negatives touching means positive. So then I get negative 1 up top, positive 1 on the bottom. So negative 1 is my slope. Given the slope in A, and either of the 2 points, put it into point slope form. So I'm just going to do the first point, and so minus -1 is equal to -1 x plus, or -3, it should be -3. And I got that from x1 and y1 and plugging those in. 2 negatives touching gets me a positive, and then I can then distribute these to get into slope equation. So I have y plus 1 is equal to -1x plus 3. Subtract 1 from both sides and get y is equal to -x plus 2. So all I did was I started with my slope equation. Using my slope, I put it there. Using these points, I put it here. And then by distributing, I can get it into slope-intercept form down here. All right, graph this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it as 9y plus 36 is equal to 3x. So all I did was I flopped which side of the equal sign everything was. I'm going to solve for y. And then divide by 9, and then reduce. So y equals 1/3 x minus 4. So that means to go down 4. From the dot I made at -4, I'm going to go up 1 over 3, make my second dot, and then connect them. All right, given this, what's the x-intercept? X-intercept means cover up y and then just solve. So 94 divided by 12 gets me like 7.8 something, 3 repeating. So I get 7.83 repeating. And then for my y, I just cover up x and I solve for y. Again, I'm just going to divide by 7 to both things. And now I'm going to get y is equal to -13.4. All right, if you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. I know that a lot of these got nasty fractions and decimals. Just know that your district test won't look like that, but I wanted you to get out of your mind that it has to be perfect, okay?